73 here again, your fishing friend. If any of you do farm sturgeon in California, you've noticed that they're starting to fight harder, and a lot of them run out. It takes a lot more time to get them in. I think I might have solved that problem. Right now, the best, most XP you can get if you're trying to level up, if you can get to Moran River, you can fish there. The fish are not as active, but you'll catch sorbon and get just a little bit of XP, but you'll also catch redtail and gildan, but you get more XP. Now, the key is that I found is to cast right along these reeds over here at this peninsula where everybody fishes now to farm the sturgeon, and do not raise your rod when you hook the fish. Like if you're using a PC with a mouse, do not press your right mouse button. Just reel. And don't give them a time to run. If they hook, just, like I say, just use the reel. Or your space bar, one or the other, okay? So that's what we're going to do. So I'm on my third night. I'm averaging about 7,000 per 10 minutes, which is a comparable to Moran River when you're catching the gilded and the redtail. But if you're not level enough to get down there, this is where you need to come so that you can get down there if you want to. But like I say, do not raise your rod when you hook. Just reel. The machine, your system, will raise the rod for you. So all I'm going to do when I hook a fish is I'm going to select that rod and then reel. I have rod numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 in rod stand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, number 3. Click number 3 and just reel. Now this is worst case scenario as far as the peaks goes. Click number 1. Do not raise the rod, just reel. And you'll notice that if you fish along the edge there, a lot of them will go to the left up against those reeds, and they got nowhere else to go. If they go to the right, that they have a greater chance of running out. We call them runners. 2 is most of the time all you're going to get on this lower peak. You can wait till the 10 minutes is up and then go to the next, go 2 hours, or you can go here and then leave. The idea is to catch as many fish as you can, so I'm going to leave. There again, I just practicing picking the rod up and reeling, not raising the rod. And we know that the spawn is every hour and a half, so we have to increase our time by 2 hours. And we want to fish maximum peaks. So just don't go 2 hours because a couple of them, if you just go 2 hours, you're going to be fishing in low peak time, and that's not what we want. See, I'm not going to give that one a chance to run. I'm going to go ahead and hook it and bring it in. You'll watch. You'll see most of them will go to the left. Few of them will go to the right, but not many. And if I catch one in a hurry, that first 3 or 4 minutes, I get that rod back in the water before I set the next rod. Be sure and join me on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Twitch. I have DLC giveaways on Monday and Friday, and then I give away one of my hats to the United States participants on Wednesday because it costs too much to ship them overseas. Way too much. Okay, which one? And I've been having a lot of the bait has moved. Oops, missed that one. The bait has moved away. The fish is gone. I'm not going to report it because I'm afraid he'll come down here and the devils will come down here and tinker with what we got going on and mess up our fishing. So. Four. Okay, come on, 4. Here we go. That's our 3. Count on 3. Unless all 4 get hooked up while you're fishing, a greater percentage of the time, all you're going to get is 3, except that low start of that first peak I showed you. You're more likely, I've got 1 several times, but then I go the full 10 minutes. But if you get 2 on that bottom peak, you've done good. Then just move on. We want to catch as many fish as we can in the shortest amount of time. If that 1 hits again, I'll bring it in. There we go. I'll bring it in while I'm resetting the rod. And then get it back out there. Just reel. Do not raise the rod. I'm trying to emphasize that. Number 3, too. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to bring it in. Come on, 3. Up. Faked out. 2's not a fake out. Pick up the rod, reel. Put them back out there. They seem to like my number 1 rod more than the rest of them. I don't know why. They just do. So I haven't even got number 4 rod out there yet. But you also notice that I'm not fishing 22 feet out anymore. I have my clip set at 18. At 22 feet out, they seem to want to run more now. So I set my clip at 18. And then just make sure you cast beyond the 18 and bring it, it'll come back. Beyond the clip line, that's what I'm talking about. It will come back. Now this is a little bit better peak. We should get 1 more. If we don't, we don't. We just move on. Because 1 fish will pay for our extend fee. If we get it, we get it. If we don't, we don't. Gotta move this light. It's brighter. Put a new bulb in it. An LED bulb, and it's brighter. Okay, we'll just move on. And when I bring the rods in, I'm practicing. I'm real bad about raising the rod when I hook fish. I mean, that's the way you normally do in real life. But in these, I'm practicing bringing them in now. All I'm doing is reeling, okay? Now you can see where I'm casting. Right parallel to these reeds. There's a ridge that runs out a little ways away from the reeds, and evidently that's what makes this fishing so good. I thought one was going to stay on that time, but it didn't. It'll be back. There we go. Whoops. 2. Select rod. Do not raise the rod. Trying to overemphasize that. Number 3. And number 4. Come on, 4. There we go, 4. Number 4. Well, see, it went to the right, but it didn't run. Now, they'll run if you use... Interesting. What are you doing, Bob? They'll run if you use the Lacasadoras at that 18 feet. They'll still run. Heavy, of course, if you're trying to get to Moran, there we go. If you're trying to get to Moran where you can fish for the higher XP fish, you won't have Lacasadoras anyhow. But if you have lacostadores and you come here to fish for the sturgeon to farm them, they're going to run on you. It's a longer rod, sticks out further, and they run. Okay, so this is the rods. I mean, all four of them are set up the same thing. I've got my Heavy Chaser 10-2, Leviathan 10,000, .011 braid, .014 titanium leader. I've got a 8 4/5 ounce sinker. I don't guess 6, 7, 8, anything along that'll be okay. And a spawn sack and a 6/0 barbless hook. I use a barbless so I get more XP when I catch the fish. So that's it, and it seems to work. Like I say, don't raise the rod. Just use your reel. If you're using the Xbox controller, same thing. As soon as the fish hook, select the rod and then just reel. With PC, select the rod, left mouse button. Do not raise the rod. Okay, that's it. I hope it helps. It seemed to help me. Been trying to figure it out because it takes a lot longer when they take off and run out. Every one you catch runs out 50 and 60 feet, and it takes so much longer to get them back in. I've caught 54 and 55 pounders just like this by not raising my rod. They come right on in. Okay, that's it. Remember, we will get through this pandemic together by the grace of God and by His grace only. Peep, oop, peep, 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 peep. That's not a peep. P, 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 P. Practice, patience, persistence will produce. Learn a little bit, pass it on. That's the fisherman's way. And that's what I'm doing. So, happy trails to you till we meet again. God bless you and your families. Take care. Be safe. Join me on Twitch. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I stream Monday through Friday, but Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I have giveaways. Monday and Friday I give away a DLC as long as I got them to give away or have them. On Wednesday I give away one of these hats to United States participants only because it costs too much to ship them overseas. So come and join me on Twitch. Channel is the same name as my name here, Double Talk 73, and I usually start around 10 a.m. to noon Eastern time. Okay, so I'll catch you later. So y'all come back now. You hear? Thank you for watching my video.